Hi everyone, my name is Mayalkar, and this is episode number. I did not prepare myself, and I should know which number it is. Let me just look at it real quick. Episode number 14 of my playthrough on Ghost of a Tale. I will hit continue. So last time we reached the end of the game and we locked ourselves out of a side quest, which unfortunately we won't be able to finish. But we did everything that we could, and we spent a little bit longer looking for the urns in order to get the armor, the super good armor that unfortunately we won't really be able to use because the game is already over and we're at literally the last few moments. That should be the last episode. I don't know if it will be an hour long. Maybe it will be a little bit less. Maybe it will be a little bit more. But yeah, this should be it. And if I'm wrong and that this is not the last episode, then the next one will be the last for sure. We're at the very end. There's only one small thing to do and one big thing to do that are left. But there might be a lot of talking and a lot of lore, so maybe it will last a bit. First of all, it's been a while since I streamed this game, so I might have forgotten some of the controls. Might. Luckily, it doesn't seem to be the case. We didn't get a good look at the armor, but it's okay. Once we'll be out in the light, we'll get a very good look at it. Stats-wise, if I go look at the clothes, you can see that we have a lot of defense against weapon and fire. If I just go on the armor itself. There. So, weapon against weapons and fire. We don't have any defense against poison. A very light defense against falling damage. And not a lot of stamina recovery, not a lot of, no sprint speed, and no discretion at all. But it's okay, because guards will not actually aid us or go after us because we're disguised. And the nice thing is I have the same movement as if I was with another tunic or outfit, so I can run for real, unlike the other guard armor. So this armor is really the best just for that. Unfortunately we won't get to use it really, but well, it's so good. They couldn't just give it to us at the beginning. I don't know if I have any reminder to do at this point. If you've followed the series, you know the rules. I'm streaming everything. I'll be chatting a little bit. It's too dark for us to see the armor, but I'll start going towards the zone where we have to be. I will interact with chat and all that as usual, so hello chat. If you do have any questions in chat, don't hesitate. We never got to get the honey. I think we just finished the game too fast. They didn't get to produce honey. Well, it's fine. This is just a little bit dark. Let me get my ever-burning lamp. Flame or whatever it is. And we'll go towards the shore because we did visit the place last time, but I was not quite ready to end the game, so I didn't. But once we will have done what we have to do in that little room on the shore, then we'll be in the last stretch. Yeah, the one thing with this armor is I have no stamina recovery, or almost none, so it goes slowly. But it's okay, because this armor is cool. We will get a big reveal about this character if you did not figure it out already. I have to say, in my first playthrough, I kind of figured out who that guy really is. And just saying that probably just tipped you and gave you the answer. But we'll have the reveal. The other side. We were not as low as I thought we were. I've been told by someone that if they ever voice acted this game, they should hire me to make Tilo's voice, and well, thanks. I don't think I'm that great of a voice actor, and I mean, I'm keeping my natural voice for Tilo. But apparently my natural voice fits Tilo very well, according to this person, so thanks. I do not think this game will be voice acted. I still don't know if they... I had heard at the time that they were working on the second one. I don't know if they're still working on it, or if they abandoned the project. But if there is a second game, I do hope that it will be voice acted. That would be awesome. Imagine having all the voices for the different characters interacting and all that. It would be nice. We're getting there, slowly. I can turn that off. It's fitting that we're here at night. So, the clue that we got said that it's buried at the shadow of the crow's nest when it's 5 in the afternoon. It's not 5 in the afternoon right now, but this spot right here is kind of suspicious. And that actually is where the treasure is. So we need something to open it, and that's when this thing over here becomes useful. Is it over here? No, that's a dead body. Where is it? Oh, it's over here. Okay. We'll grab this, and we have to take it to the spot where the chest is without blowing it up. Which means that we do have to go around this tree here, and this body here. And we should be in the spot. We need a flat surface. Come on. Just put it down, thank you. That should be good enough. All we need to do now is to blow it up. Buddy, you're burning. Well, you got that fixed. Hey, a chest! You're in a bit of a hole, lovely. Uma Rezia, what are you doing here? Claiming what's mine. I don't understand. Move away from the chest, now. Alright. You step aside, taking a few paces back. Alright now, that's far enough. You've done well, lovely. You've been looking for Captain Powderkeg's treasure for years. We've been looking. We? You mean you and Faustus? Faustus? That snob! He doesn't even know my name. He has no ambition beyond the next batch of Rutgat. No, I mean Volker, the jailer. He was my partner in this little scheme. Oh, Volker, love. To think all this time you were right. I'm only sorry you're not here to see it. So she was in love with a rat? Apparently. Why not? I do miss him. We were a good pair. but I think this is fair compensation for his sacrifice. Did you actually kill the jailer? Me? Oh, love, of course not. We had a good thing going, me and him. But he made a lot of enemies the way he carried on. Stealing from the condemned, looting from the catacombs, gambling. And all the while searching for the captain's treasure. He came close to finding it before he died, though not as close as you, of course. I think I know who actually killed Volker. I don't know if they say it, but I have a good idea. How did you know of the treasure? The frog in the jail. Kerold, is it? He would talk in his sleep. The guards overheard the frog, and Volker overheard the guards. The lake witch found Periclave and returned Aladdin down with treasure. They say the treasure's why she wrecked. How so? She was running too heavy, her keel too deep. You can imagine the rest. But no trace of any treasure was ever found. So I paid Kerold a little visit. What did he say? He said a lot of things, a lot of nonsense. A filthy, stinking imbecile. He claimed his captain was alive too, but his body's still there, chained up in his cell. The treasure is yours. I just need the charts. Oh, love. What am I going to do with you? You could just let me go. I could, couldn't I? Except... I heard you gave my name to the commander. That wasn't very nice. You can actually not give the name. I don't know what she says if you don't give the name to the commander, but I'm sure she has another excuse not to let you go. You've ruined everything I spent years building here. Look, I should go. Going? Oh, I don't think so, Scrunt. The cook takes an emerald from the pirate's treasure chest. If it's any consolation, your death will make your old Uma very, very... She screams, her eyes sinking into their orbits as fur and flesh unravel from crumbling bone. In an instant, Uma Rezia is gone. To an awful dirge, more felt than heard, the crystal begins to pulse with a sickly green light. Uh-oh. A sickly green light? What are they talking to us about since the beginning of the game? Some kind of emerald flame? And then the emerald flame is here. Uh-oh. And it's draining our stamina. Alright, I think we should go back and get some help because, okay, things have gotten a little bit out of control and this guy is alive. This skeleton is alive. Why not? Good mouse. My lady, the dead have risen. I can feel it. The green flame has awakened. What must I do? Once the emerald fire has been lit, it cannot as easily be extinguished. Alone, you can do nothing. Muster your comrades, and trust it not too late. Trust it is not too late, Blair. Only the living can help you now. Yeah, thanks. I figured out that the grumpy skeletons won't help me, and that they pretty much will try to kill me. We don't have any stamina, so I cannot actually run. So let's just try to be lucky. And let's go back, please, Tilo. Thank you. Let's go back to... Thank you. Let's go back to the bastion, or, well, the fort, and ask for help. I know there are skeletons this way, so I'm not gonna go this way. There is another way to go back. around here. So yeah, all the dead on the shore are coming back to life, and well, that's not good. Definitely isn't good. And that's the point where the game stops being a stealth game and becomes more of an action-like game, I guess. Where am I? So as long as we're not on the shore, I think we're fine. Yeah, I think everything else remains the same. But as soon as we will get back, we'll get into the very last phase of the game, which is more action and less, well, no stealth at all. Because we're gonna fight those things. Well, I say fight. We're not gonna be doing the fighting. Okay, let me burn this. I need to. It is a need I have in my heart to burn everything I can. So yes, we won't be doing the fighting, but we will help with fighting indirectly. Yeah, zombie rats. Welcome to the chat. And to the now horror game for a little bit, and then action game. Well, horror game. We're already out of it. It was just getting out of there, basically. Which was a little bit scary for me the first time, because the whole game changes. I just went through the ladder. The whole game changes. And yeah, I don't know. It was a little... I was not expecting it at first. It was a little bit scary. But that Emerald Fire that apparently has gotten vanquished at Periclave, and then Dwinlin saying that she could still feel the Emerald Flame. And then, well, we heard that the Lake Witch went to Periclave and came back, so what did you know? They brought back the zombies. I don't know why we should have expected that, but... Where am I? I'm here. Okay. Wrong way, basically. This way. Still behind on the episodes, so won't stay long. It's okay. You spoiled yourself the end, unfortunately, but well, now you will understand some of the references that they make, or like the foreshadowing that they make in the game. You still haven't... Like, the worst secret has still not been revealed. Well, no, the worst secret has been revealed, but you won't see it because we already know it. But there is a reveal that is coming on, so if you don't want to see that big reveal, then you should not stay. Because, yeah, there's a character that is very mysterious that will learn their true identity. You think your weather is affecting the internet? That is possible. Thanks, and have a good evening. Yeah, I'm sorry, I know you cannot see anything, neither can I. I'm very used to, whenever I was playing this game on my own, I was navigating all of those dark corridors without the lantern. Like, just remembering by heart which direction I had to go. And I still have that reflex of not opening my lantern when I get in the tunnel. Hey, that's our buddy that they're going to hang. Well, well, can I talk to you, buddy? No, I cannot. Private Skull? Hey, Commander. Are you here to see justice served? Justice, sir? You've condemned the noble rat to hang. Would you care to take his place, Skull? Sir, Sir, I know you has a fair rat. Would you want this on your conscience? If this rat is innocent, then you must prove it to me now. And I mean to, sir, but there is much more urgent matter, actually. Tillo, what's wrong? What is it? Down on the bottom shore, the dead have risen. What? What is this nonsense? Are you soused, Private Sko? Sir, I know this mouse. You can trust his word. Sko, you're a mouse? Hanging too! Well, I guess they know what we are now. Yes, I am, sir, and I apologize for the deception. So you've been lying to me since the day we met. Did you even like my song? I would never lie about music, sir. Oh, then, carry on. I've done my best to help each one of you. Scrunt stole my snot rag. I did. I actually did. I may have deceived you, but I didn't mean any harm. I think he's the one that threw a bottle at me. Okay, that is true as well. I did throw a bottle at you. Like, are you all going to just take everything I say and turn it against me? Or I'd say, take everything I do and turn it against me. Like, I think of you as some friends now. He's talking about me. Yes, I'm talking about you. Well, no, not you. You're probably the only one I'm not thinking about as a friend, really. But, yeah, sure, I'm thinking about you. But that doesn't matter. I have come to warn you that this land is in great danger. Enough. I'll not hear any more of your lies, mouse. This is all some ruse to save your friend there from the news. Guards, I'll have that mouse arrested. Aye, sir. What? The two guards lay unconscious on the courtyard floor. Over them, armor raised, stands the blacksmith, Rollo. You damned fool, mouse! What have you done? Smitty, what is this? Now, Commander. Take a seat there, or you'll get the same. The chest full of crystal buried down on the bone shore. You opened it, didn't you, mouse? I was searching for charts for Periclave. My charts. I warned you to leave things be, didn't I? I had no idea this would happen. But you did it anyway. You're the pirate, Otto Powderkeg. Aye. And now this Scrunt set loose the scourge of the green flame. So, yes, this is Otto Powderkeg. That probably just killed the blacksmith, put the blacksmith's body in his own cell, and took the blacksmith's place. And been there for years, just faking to be a blacksmith. Yep, that's why he knows so much about the Lake Witch and what happened. But well, I mean, he was there, and that is also why he's mad at you if you go talk to him dressed as a pirate. Green flame? Have you all lost your minds? The green flame is a myth. I watched my crew's flesh melt from their bones. That was no myth. And yes, all the dead on the shore, his crew. Did the dead things follow you here, mouse? Follow me? No, they collapsed before they could reach the caves. Then maybe there's still time to stop them. Stop them? Stop them how? By smashing those damned crystals. But the dead, there are so many of them. Rollo, Captain, untie me, I can help you. The smithy hesitates, then gives a nod. Pulling a knife, he deftly cuts the ropes that bind Silas' wrist. You're welcome to join us, Commander. You'll not get far, I promise you. The the... Was that really necessary? I gave him fair warning. I love Otto / Rollo, whatever. which name you prefer. I actually prefer Rollo, but yes, I love him. The smithy strides over to his forge and pulls out a bigger hammer. Meet me on the bone shore, mouse, by the wreck of the lake witch, and be ready for a fight. The smithy hurries through the west gate and is quickly out of sight. Silas places a paw on your shoulder. Go, Tillo. It will be soon. I'll be with you soon. I give you my word. Godspeed, Silas. Silas gives you a nod, then hurries up the staircase and into the watchtower beyond. We are alone. He just watched all that happen and he's like, what the fuck? Is everything okay? No, everything is not okay. But thank you for caring? Kinda. And yes, if I do take my... Even though we just revealed that we're a mouse, they don't care. And if I do take my armor off, they'll instantly try to kill me. That's... Yeah, whatever. Curse of the Green Flame, that's the one we cannot finish. So yes, there's nothing left. I guess we still don't have all the levels that we could. No, that's... if I look at the skills, level 8, I don't know what's the max level, but I'm pretty sure there's still ways for us to gain more experience points, but I'm not gonna try to do it. I'm gonna go straight to the end and finish this. So back to the place that we just came back from. Also, if the sun could show up, I would really like to show you the armor better. I guess we could always just sleep. But some time should pass. And we should be able to see it. The sun is coming up slowly. Very slowly. Very, very slowly. This is probably our last chance, actually, to have a good look at the armor. Maybe I should wait. What time is it? 6 a.m. Maybe I should wait a little bit. Isn't there a place I can actually sleep? No, because the guards will be there, so I won't be able to sleep. Not the guards, but the undead. You know what? I want you to see the armor, so I'm gonna go sleep. Just a little bit. Oh, they probably won't let me sleep, actually, because of... We're supposed to be in a hurry, it's an emergency. Tillo, stop falling off from the rock. Stay on it, please. So yeah, I'm just gonna wait a little bit here. Meanwhile, in the chat, I know that most of you were not there for the whole thing. So, well, if you're discovering right now the game, don't let what you will see cloud your judgment on the game. Like I said, the game is taking a weird turn. It was a stealth game all along, and for the very last piece of it, it becomes more action-y. What we will do after we get to see Tillo's armor better. So, if you really want to have an idea, you can always go on YouTube and watch the first few videos, and that will show you more what the game is like. Come on, son. Okay, I'll go down to the shore. We should, before we get to the skeletons, we should have a point that we can bask in the light a little bit. Where is the entrance? There it is. Or not, because everything is... Well, I guess when we get a bit closer... I just want to show the armor. The game doesn't want me to. Okay, somehow we've got sunlight here, so that's what the armor really looks like. It's golden. And it's got... Well, the sun is gone. But yeah, it's got some nice... Well, we do have a good lighting here. You can see it has some like patterns on it. It's very cool. I like it. Alright, to the shore to finish this. We do have to go past some of the dead. On the way, there is one over here that will raise up as soon as we approach. And you'll see that when they are near us, they steal our stamina, so we cannot run away from them, or at least we have less chances of running away from them. It will not really matter, because for what we're gonna do, we won't need stamina. But just reaching the place might be a bit longer, just because we cannot run. We cannot really... Well, I believe we can hurt them with, like, the pine cones. Let me try. But... No, we cannot even hurt them. Okay. So don't even try. If we could, I'm sure they would just get back up anyway. Oh yeah, here we have sun. Sunlight. You can see Tilo doesn't feel great, having his life force being absorbed like that. Something tells you that once you go through, there is no turning back. The game telling us that this is the point of absolute no return. Because of that. Hurry, mouse. The prisons. Take it to the chest. We have to shatter that crystal. So all of our friends are going to fight while we have to pick up these things and bring them all the way to the chest without getting hit, because if we do get hit, that's what happens. These creatures are angry, they don't like us, and they want to kill us. And we have to navigate around them and to try to explode the chest. So like I said, we're not doing any fighting. The navigating part is a little bit risky because... Well, I'm gonna have to go somewhere else. The navigating part is risky because we have a limited amount of steps, and you can see there's a yellow circle. I'm actually going to fail this, I think. But there is a yellow circle. If the yellow circle empties, we lose. And I think it refills every time that we explode prisons on the chest. And yes, we have to do it more than once. Okay, we should be able to reach with this. And I got killed because I was stuck in there. Reload the latest save. Which is fine, just... The latest save is here, apparently. Not on the shore. Okay, I'll have to save just before we get to the shore, then. For now, let's make our way back. Because there is nothing else that we can do in this game. Well, if we were on the Steam game, I could always pull up the achievements, see which one we didn't do, and try to finish them. Some of them would not be finishable because we already passed the point where some quests are locked off, but it's on Switch, there is no achievement, so we're free to go. If I keep dying, we might make a full hour with this episode or more. That's a bit too high. I don't think I will survive this fall. Or maybe I would have. Maybe it was because it was too dark. So let's save here. Save menu. Let's prepare the pine cones, which we already have, because that is what will explode the brisons the faster. Or the fastest. English can be hard. Feeling we won't be able to come back. Hello, powder keg. So I'm gonna use the fact that they're all waking up to not talk and start already. Otto, please. Otto, there is one right here. I'm gonna leave this one here for later. And move to the next one. I'm gonna try to bring them closer. We do have to do this first part with just Otto defending us. But I think as soon as we'll have our first blow, other characters will join. Thanks, Otto. Mouse, get clear. What can we do? There are so many of them. Hi, you can see why they called it the Bone Shore. Damn that signal rat, where is he? He'll be here, he swore it. At least the two of us will go out fighting. You'll not be dying here. Least not alone. Hey! Silas is here! And there are other characters that will join us, I think, after this second. Oh, wow, Silas made short work of these. Need a flat surface. Come on. Thanks. Can you aim, Tilo, please? Okay, I'm dying, but Tilo cannot aim. That's a fair hit, Mouse. The crystal cracked, but it didn't shatter. It's going to take... it's going to take one last push. Hit it again! Okay, no, they're not arriving now. They will arrive when it's over, I guess. I cannot be hit again, so no brisons here, nothing here. We cannot run. We have to be careful of our elf, and brisons here. Nice. I may actually die just because Tilo cannot aim. Unless Otto and Silas... Okay, they seem to be doing their job. Thanks, guys. I'm gonna put that down. And then take that out, and then... No, please, Tilo, thank you. We destroyed the green flame. Yay! Tilo, Are you alright? Are you hurt? Forget the mouse. Help me close the chest. Together, the two rats heave the lid of the chest back onto its hinges. The smithy sets to work, securing the locks. And here they are. Tilo, you were incredible. He was no too long. What are you doing here? We saw the battle from up on the ridge by the cave. We got here as fast as we could. Hi, we never run from a fight. But we always arrive just after it finished. So, there's no treasure then? Tilo, damn fool mouse. I should wring your neck for what you've done. I kept that thing hidden 20 years, gave up everything to keep it locked away, and now you... Captain. You... Otto Powder Keg, that's enough. I think the mouse is well aware of what's just happened. Well, I'm still riled up about it, all the same. No, he's right. I set loose the green flame. Hi, and you smashed it? No. The crystals are in the source of the flame, more a channel for its power. Then this isn't over. No, the green flame is still out there, and far from beaten. And we get teleported here. Why is there a thing there? I don't know. And yeah, we get to talk to everybody before we leave. But I guess we have to start with Dwinlin. You fought bravely, good mouse. I've been grateful for your guidance, my lady. And I am grateful to have been seen, good mouse. Fatal, will you return this urn to Dwinlin's tomb? Return? We're thieves. We don't put things back. We take them if we... He didn't ask you, Gusto. One question. Does Dwinlin need all of these jewels? I'll see it's done. I will rest then, beside my true love, Hythe. Rest well, my lady. I promise you will not be forgotten. Farewell, good mouse, Tilo. May you find what you seek. Now, I've patched this boat up as best I can. She's old, but she should keep you dry. The chest, what should we do with it? It needs to be taken far from here, buried deep where it can never be found. It's me that brought it here, it's only right that I take it. You won't have to do it alone. Gusto and Fatal will help, won't you? What? Us? But... Alright, we'll see you as far as the Pezza Road, at least. Scrunt? What's that? Nothing. Scrunt. You killed the jailer, didn't you? To protect your secret? To protect the chest, hi. To keep it hidden. You were going to let me hang for a crime you committed? I hadn't made up my mind yet. Did you kill the smithy? I'm sorry for that. I've done my best to do right by him since. Oh, so yeah, he does tell us that he killed it. The money you've been collecting, aye, for his family. Yet, still he's dead. To keep the chest a secret, would you have killed me? Maybe, but I've become quite fond of you, Mouse. I might have just cut out your tongue. Oh, so you heard him sing then? What? If that thing in the chest was not the green flame, where is it? You know the song of the Gilded Warrior. Sing it. We get to sing a song before we go. And so at last to Valia's plain. the Emerald Fire's army came. There Periclave's sheer walls stood lined with the last of every living kind. I think I already read it, but it's okay. Then from the ranks rode Dwynlin bold, astride a salamander, skin like gold. His courage stirred hearts froze with dread, and others went where Dwynlin led. Yarlan and Nikto joined the fight, black and white and blue as night. Bathed in the bright abyss's light, 12 rats faced down the green flame's might. Then came the mighty clarion's call, and Dwynlin, Yarlan, Nikto all did summon forth a hurricane that quenched at last the dire flame. Except that it didn't. There's your answer, Periclave. You'll find the green flame waiting for you there. What about Carold? Carold? That damn frog, I should have eaten his other leg and left him on that island. You really ate his leg? It wasn't my fault. It was him cooked it for us. I'll see him right, don't you worry. You mean to take him with you, right? Aye, if you like. You might be needing this, then. Fatal hands the captain a wooden peg, about as tall as your tail is long. You stole the frog's leg. Don't judge us. At least we didn't eat it. I understand why you never left. You were watching over the treasure. Oh, I left. Got as far as the Edland there, before I turned back. What I saw in Periclave, what happened to my crew. A thing like that, it changes you. Strange, the Green Flame's power had no hold on us. Why did we not turn? Who can say? I reckon it's something in the wood. What do you mean, the wood? The wood! The wooden chest, the wood in the Scrun's shield, the smithy's teeth, his lute, your head, your... that's enough, you two. So, we all have wood. Interesting. And all of those that died did not have wood. Also interesting. Farewell, Captain. You're off, then? Wait, there was something I wanted to say. Well, what is it? Farewell, Captain. Ready to go now. Hi, it's time. Before you go, Mouse, I'll be needing my hat back. Will you need the eye patch back too? No, I'm sure it looks better on you than me anyway. Let's see. The captain takes his hat from you and puts it on. What do you think? Still fits, huh? Yeah, I don't know. Why can I not talk to Silas? I guess I have to talk to Gusto and Fatal first. How goes it, Mouse? Gusto, Fatal, you came back for me. Don't get mushy. We never really left. So we could have finished this quest? Really? I'm mad. We just needed to pick up a few more things. Farewell, you two. So this is it then? Hi, I suppose so. Fatal gives you a fond embrace. Farewell, Tilo. Fatal? What? Give it back, now. The mouse reluctantly hands you back your purse. What use are florins where he's going? Give him the other thing. Here. Fatal pulls the thief's whistle from her pack and presents it to you. In case you ever need us. You know how to find us, just whistle. I guess she's saying the same thing. Are you still here? Yeah. Why can I not talk to Silas? Silas, I want to talk to you. Oh, I can't talk to you. Okay. I don't know what is the other thing that was saying no on it then. Probably the boat. Because you have to talk to everybody before you can leave. Are you ready to go, Mouse? What will you do now? There's no going back. That's for certain. Will you not come with me? And leave these three to deal with this? No, Mouse. The council must be warned. The green flame has returned. And if they don't believe you? I saw it with my own eyes, and I can still scarcely believe it. But I have to try. Spoken like a prince. One day I'll be singing songs about you. Well, let's see if I can give you something to write about then. Silas, if I find Mera, I'm afraid. Afraid? Afraid of what? Who will I find? Your true love, I'd hope. And a rebel. She took a stand. You should be proud of her. Don't let it be for nothing. But I'm just a mouse. Tillo, I can't vouch for the mice, but there are few creatures braver than you. What if Mera isn't there? They say magpies never lie. Except when they don't tell you the whole truth, then they call it between them lying, but that still is part of the truth. Farewell. All ready to go? Hi, thank you, Silas, for all you've done for me. I want you to have something here. The rat opens his cupped paws to reveal a scab beetle. Take her. Careful now. Keep her with you. If you ever need my help, she'll be able to find you? Given time, if I train her right. Tillo, about Bryn. Just don't forget him. Never. Silas hands you a scroll of waxed paper. Here, the charts for Periclave. Captain, let's get this boat launched. What? You really think you'll get to Periclave in that thing? I have to try. I'll not lie to you, it won't be easy. But I've seen enough to know that nothing's impossible. Just head straight out, Mouse, until the currents take hold. You climb into the boat. Silas wades deeper, and with a gentle push, sends the boat out onto the lake. You know, you're the shortest creature I've ever looked up to. Goodbye, my friend. As your friends slowly fade from view, your thoughts, again, I didn't read it, turn to Mera, okay, and Periclave waiting for you beyond the horizon, shrouded in fog and mystery. That is going way too fast. Both made in equal parts of truth and hope, of memory and dreams. Little more than the ghost of a tale. And this is it. Game is over. That's how it ends. You leave on the boat, you abandon everybody behind, and that's it. I really hope that they are still working on the second game and that the second game will come out at some point. There's so many things. Like, I want to have to avoid the dead, like the undead. I want to have to deal with like special equipment that would allow me to maybe keep my stamina or not be seen by them, or, you know, weird things like that. I want to have to use that scab beetle to contact Silas and exchange messages with him, or the whistle to, I don't know, somehow get to meet Gusto and Fatal again, and I want to hear more from Otto Powderkeg. Alas, I do not know if that will ever happen because it's been years since they said that they are working on the second game, so we'll see. But yes, still is one of my favorite games, and I don't know if the mic could pick it up, but when I was reading those last dialogues, my voice was shaking a little bit. It's a very emotional moment, and I don't know why it gets to me that much, but it does. And the first time I did the game that I did that ending, I actually cried. And I'm not afraid to say it. That's how deep it came. Well, that's how deep it got me. I don't know. I like how you slowly, little by little, learn more about the characters. Each of them has an interesting story. Well, Gusto and Fatal, you don't really know their story. They're just there because they're thieves. But Silas and Otto Powder Keg and all that. I like how developed it is. It is more than just a little, but it's not too much either, and it gives place to more in a future game. I really think they were doing this planning on the second game. It all seems to be leading there, and I think they had in their mind from the beginning to make another game. And well, once again, I just hope it does come to happen. I do not remember if there is anything after the credits, so I'm gonna wait and watch the credits. We have to fill that hour anyway. um, I would ask in chat how people liked the game, but the only people in chat right now did not see it from the beginning, so I don't know if they can really talk about it. But if you have anything to say in chat, don't hesitate. I take all comments. Another thing I would really like would be for this game to be remade with better graphics, because even though the graphics are not bad, they are not young. You can see that they're a few years ago, and it's an indie game, so they didn't have the same budget as big games. Graphics are a bit affected by that as well. It still is very pretty. I love it a lot. But what if it was even prettier? That would be great. And longer. Now that I think about it, this game was short. How many hours is that? That is our 14th episode, so it's been like 14 to 15 hours of gameplay. And I don't know why. I had in mind it was like 30 hours for the game, so I kept thinking that we were not as far as we were until we arrived at the end. I was like, wait, that's the end already? Don't we have other things to do? No, we don't. Probably a lot of it must be that I was not lost as much. I know it's not a big game, but the first time I went through it, I was getting lost between the different zones. I had to go back and forth a few times. There's a few things I didn't know where they were. I spent I don't know long looking for the roses, for example, because I didn't want to pay Powder Keg. The money is absolutely useless. You saw we ended up with like 130 florins because the only use is paying Otto Powder Keg, and I had forgotten that he was gathering money for the family of the blacksmith, because if I did, I would have bought everything I could. I would have given him all the money. It's literally no use keeping it. It could be fun to try to do the... So if I ever get the possibility to stream what's going on my computer, I think it could be fun to try to do the trio of achievements: the never get seen, never eat, and never take any source of any kind of damage, which is at the end would probably be very difficult, but that could always be fun. But I don't know when I'll be able to stream my computer, and I do have other games to play in the meantime. I don't know how long these credits are, but I'm gonna run out of things to say if it keeps going, because I'm already kind of running out, and I'm not at all filling with random things. Harry Fish Freak Jones. Oh, is that all the Kickstarters, or all the ones that helped paying for the game? I think it might be. I was not looking at the credits that well. Some of them look like No, I don't know. They all kind of look like names. There's a lot of Jonathan. Well, John Rabbit is not a name. Joshua 21. Yeah, maybe, you know what? Maybe it is IDs of the people that paid for the game. My ID is not in there because I didn't pay for the game. When I learned about its existence, it was already out. But that's the kind of game I would probably have given something if I had known before. So my name could have been there. We're only in the M's. Ends. We still have a ways to go. But I hope on YouTube that you enjoyed it, and feel free to leave a comment to say what you think about the game, what you think about this change of pace at the last section, where it goes from you have to be careful and to look around to, yeah, try to avoid the bad guys, bring that thing to the middle, and just hope that the AI is intelligent enough to defend you, which is the part that is the most finicky. I don't like having to rely on AI, especially when the game is not meant to be like that. But they did a pretty good job at the end, and on our last run, they were keeping the bonies away from us. Now, there is a few bugs that we ran into on the Switch version. If you do have Steam, this game might be better taken on Steam. It's not a lot demanding, so you don't need to have a super good PC to play it. And there's a few things that don't bug out on Steam that did on Switch. But I'd still recommend taking it on Switch if you want to play. The one thing I will say is if you want to do that, open your songbook, write down the songs, or memorize the songs, because whenever you'll be requested to pick a song, you will not be able to access the songbook. Or whether you will, but when you will go out of it, you will select whatever song your cursor is on, and you won't be able to change what song that you're going to play. So you better know the songs or to have a way to see them without opening your songbook. I hope they will fix that. I hope that they will see that there's a problem, that they will fix it. Other honorable mention to the bug that happened in the prison at the beginning, where I was singing and dying because the guard was seeing us and killing us. Oh, thank you for playing. Well, I was happy to play this game again. It's the third time that I go through it, and I like it. It's rare that I replay a game a few times. But that will be the end of the episode, so thank you so much for watching on YouTube. Once again, I hope that you enjoyed this episode, that you enjoyed this series, and I wish you a good day, a good evening, or a good night, depending when you're looking at watching this episode. And I'll see you on the next series, or next playthrough of, well, the next game that I'm going to play. Anyway, bye guys.